The NBA is filled with some big personalities, but which ones are truly larger than life? Let's discuss. How's it going, you guys? It's Devin Howard. If you want to stay up to date with me, come find me on Instagram. I'm there as @DevinHoward. Don't forget to subscribe to the Fumble, tap the bell for notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. And now let's dive in. When you're a big-time NBA player, it can be hard to not let the attention, adoration, and fame get to your head. We've got athletes who are changing the game and breaking records. It makes sense that they'd have big personalities to match their plays. So let's get into some of the biggest personalities in basketball, starting off with Blake Griffin. Blake is actually a really good stand-up comedian. He put his comedic talents on display when he had that roast battle with Jeff Ross. His humor has landed him several acting roles as well, and though he's not necessarily one of the top players in the league right now, he did have a ride of stardom for a little while. In 2013 and 2014, he was in line for league MVP, falling behind only KD and LeBron. He's had 5 All-NBA selections and 6 All-Star honors. Now, of course, I'm sure you guessed the next guy on my list. We've been talking about him recently thanks to The Last Dance. Dennis Rodman is one of the biggest personalities in the NBA ever. It's possible there is no one in the NBA with a personality quite like Dennis. We heard all about his mid-season vacation, his outrageous sexcapades with Carmen Electra, his skipped NBA Finals practice to appear at a World Championship Wrestling event. This guy has been there and done that, and through it all, he's formed a Hall of Fame basketball career that helped him secure 7 rebounding titles, back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards, 8 All-Defensive selections, and 5 rings. The legendary bad boy of the NBA has the wildest personality and potentially even wilder hair, so he definitely deserves a spot on this list. Charles Barkley and his habit of saying whatever is on his mind definitely makes him one of the players with a big personality. We've seen him be super outspoken on Inside the NBA, even saying things that cause him to be on the receiving end of a great deal of backlash. But this guy never backs down. He says what he wants to say, and he doesn't want anyone to view him as a role model, as that Nike commercial made very evident to all of us. Luckily, he runs his mouth, but also could run the court. He developed a Hall of Fame career and has obviously found success in television broadcasting. People like his outspoken nature. Wilt Chamberlain is one of the most iconic players in NBA history. He was a remarkably confident athlete who not only had the self-assurance to kill it on the court, but also off of it. He famously booked a boxing match with Muhammad Ali, though it was called off. He's acted in movies, even working with Arnold Schwarzenegger. He's written books, recorded music. He took up volleyball in his 30s. Wilt was outspoken and was never afraid to talk a little smack. Both his skill on the court and his personality were larger than life. Magic Johnson. Now this guy was so spectacular that he was literally nicknamed Magic because of a triple-double when he was 15. He was a tremendous player in the league, but also managed to build a business empire, and he has the perfect charming personality to strike up lucrative deals. Magic's empire includes fitness centers, a Starbucks deal, movie theaters, you name it. We obviously need to include Michael Jordan on this list. As we saw in The Last Dance, MJ was a savage, and his brutal criticism and harsh treatment of his teammates gives him a deserving spot on our list today. His competitive edge, his willingness to get in his teammates' faces, his persistent high expectations for his fellow athletes, those all work together to make him a memorable athlete, but also a beloved celebrity and public figure. Finally, we have to add Shaq. Now, Shaq is hilariously funny, and he successfully transitioned his successful career on the court to one in television. He was basically a real-life Superman. As Bleacher Report puts it, he conquered everything in his path during games, and his magnetic personality makes him fun to watch on TV. Alright, Fumble fans, so those are the biggest personalities in the NBA. Which one is your favorite, and is there anybody that you think deserves a spot on this list? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to the Fumble and tap the bell for notifications. I'm Devin Howard, and I'll see you later.